try and do it. It's a usual.
Take the fade the front, that, and like take a little bit off the top.
A little bit, shape it a little bit.
Yeah.
When you get the taper, this part hangs over.
Oh yeah, I don't want to hang it already. Yeah.
You kind of want it going up.
Yeah.
Okay. Today, my client has an extremely small forehead. Very, very small forehead. So I'm gonna start by picking out his hair. He's extremely hairy, one of my hairiest clients. So he got a full head of hair. I told him he's never gonna go bald. He's never gonna go bald, never. So what I usually give him, I kind of give him like a haircut that's more geared towards someone who gets braids or dreadlocks, kind of like a shaved undercut. But today we're gonna switch that up. So first we're gonna start off by trimming it. I like to pull a couple strands to kind of like get all the bulk, the parts that are kind of like locking up, and then I'll go back in, pick it out again, and then trim it again. I like to trim afro hair like maybe 3 times, so I'm gonna blow dry it. And I think it's important to trim it in its natural state a little bit. That's why like I'll pick it out, but I'm not gonna blow dry it with heat, because you're kind of like manipulating it at that point. I'm gonna take my clipper. Now I'm kind of creating that mushroom type shape, that broccoli type shape, to where it just flares up. So his taper area, it's gonna go straight up instead of just being shaved and the hair hanging under. This can be pretty tricky. The equivalent to this with straight hair would be connecting the sides with the top. That's like the equivalent. So you know how you can do like a disconnected undercut style? This would be connecting it, but instead with afro hair. With cutting hair, all your processes are similar. It's just the way to get there, the vehicle to get there would be different for each hair type. So now we're going to do our second trim on the top with our shears. And these things is super sharp. I actually just got them sharpened. I bought a couple new pair of shears. I like these for doing this. I don't like these shears for doing shear work. I actually got a smaller pair for shear work. But these are great for like shaping afros and stuff like that. And it's crazy because I don't have a mirror in my barbershop. I have one mirror, but it's not near my station, so I just eye everything and I look through the phone. I don't have a mirror because I don't want clients looking through the mirror. I had it at my shop, my old barber shop that I worked at, and it was just annoying. So I was like, you know what? No mirror. What I just did is I took the 3, right? I went straight up, then I freehanded the 3 into the long hair. I like to tell everyone, whenever you're cutting a black person, typically the highest guard you're ever gonna use is a 3, in my opinion. You don't need nothing higher than that. You just don't, in my opinion. And the 3 is gonna leave the C-cup area dark enough to still be able to shape up while keeping it crispy. Because if I would have went up with a 2, it would have been a little too much off. It would look shaved. The important part is just connecting everything. So each haircut, you should have a main goal, a main problem that you're trying to fix. It's not about getting the cut crispy. I already knew I was going to get them crispy. Like that's the bare minimum. But you want to solve a problem each haircut. So this haircut, the problem was connecting the broccoli top to make it look like it's flaring straight up. We're going to do the same exact thing on this side. And then for the back, he kind of has a few ingrown hairs back here. He's had it ever since he started coming to me. So I try and be a little more careful back here. I don't take the trimmers all the way up. I kind of start out with my lever closed and then work my way back down. Just so that we don't irritate the bumps. These bumps can come from just going too close back here. I'm pretty sure his last barber might have just took like the box shavers back here. And all you got to do is do it once. And then it'll never be the same again. Or you would have to at least go to like a dermatologist, get some type of steroid injections for it. But it's a headache. It's a headache. I have had a bunch of clients who's had this issue. And a lot of them, it has went away, but as soon as you do it again, like you can't, as soon as they go to someone else and they do it, they come right back. So you got to be really, really careful. So you see how I'm avoiding it? I go right under it instead of, flicking at it. Now this could be a pretty tricky part because it's awkward when you like working behind the ear, especially with this client, because a lot of clients, sometimes their ears are like tight, so like it's kind of hard to pull the ear down. This client, he kind of got a tight ear, so I had to really pull it down and then freehand up. But I wasn't trying to take too much off. You want that area to look dark, but in order to get it crispy and for it to last long, you got to take a little bit of length off. Now for the front line, what I'm gonna do, started with my 3 going with the grain, then I took a 2 with the grain. And I'm gonna just start in the middle, and we're gonna remove all this overgrowth. He has a very, very small, tiny forehead, a perfect hairline. So I start in the middle, work my way to the right side usually, just for recording purposes. I saw a little bit of bulk that I wanted to kind of clear out, so I did that. And his vertical bars are small, his C-cups are small, everything about his canvas is small. So we got a tight area to work in. So we just want to make sure we're being very precise. I'm gonna work it to the other side. And then do the same thing with the C-cups and the vertical bars. I'm gonna spray a little bit of enhancements, mainly around this area, just to make it darker. Being careful not to make it look too fake, too 3D. A lot of people don't like enhancements because they think it's gonna drip off when they go out in the rain, when it's really not. If you get a good quality enhancement, I use Tune 45. If you guys want to use their enhancement, it sprays dark and you don't need a lot. Just use my promo code, the 4th Ken. I'm gonna go ahead and trim it just a little bit more for that final touch, and we're gonna use our razor. So shout out to Easy Blade Shaving Products. Head over to the website also and use my code, the 4th Ken, for a discount as well. So this is how my client came in. And this is how he's leaving. Make sure you drop a like and comment on this video if you enjoyed it. It's your boy 4 and I'm out of here. Peace.